Okay, in similar fashion, it wants us to find 3 points that are on this line. So if I go to make my x and y axis, or my x and y columns, excuse me, if I still choose 0, 1, and 2, if y equals 8 is the deal, that means no matter what I pair with it, the y value is going to have to be 8. So 0, 8, 1, 8, 2, 8. So it's going to look something like this. 0, 8, 1, 8, 2, 8. And I could keep going in either direction. But my job is to take and put a line on top of that. Okay, on this one, if they want me to find 3 points, this one's a little different because it has x equals 3. So that means if I go to put x values here, no matter what I choose for y, the x value has to be 3. So 0, 1, and 2, it doesn't matter what it is, it would have to pair up with an x value of 3. So if I did 3, 0, 3, 1, 3, 2, I can now see on this one when I go to make the line, this is going to have to be a vertical line that runs up and down. Okay, and the next one, they would like us to go through and find the slope. So slope is based on the change in y over the change in x. So really, if you want to find the change, you've got to find the difference between these. So I'm going to subtract my y's. So negative 6 minus 4, oops, what the heck? Negative 6 minus 4 is going to be negative 10. If I do the other ones for x, negative 8 minus a negative 6, this becomes addition. Gives me negative 2. The negatives cancel out, and 10 divided by 2 would be 5. Okay, same kind of idea. Change in y over change in x. It has to be subtraction. So my first job is going to be to set up the y's in the top. So 8 minus a negative 9. This becomes addition, it's 17. Here, 1 minus a negative 6 becomes addition, that becomes 7. And this can't reduce anymore, so we're going to leave it just like this. Okay, now to find the slope and intercept, they're basing it on the slope-intercept form, which looks like this. The m value stands for slope. This b value right here stands for y-intercept. So in this problem, slope would be 3, the y-intercept would be 6. In the next one, slope would be negative 7 over 9, and my y-intercept would be 1/4. Now in this one, I don't quite have this version of the equation. So I can pretend there's a 0 there, which means that my slope is negative 12. My y-intercept is 0. Okay, now this one wants us to go through and actually put it into the equation. So if I'm looking at this, my slope value for my b is going to be 5/8. On this value, this is my y-intercept. This value right there is going to be my actual value that gets plugged in. So in this one, it's going to be y equals negative 3/5 x minus 4/9. Okay, now it wants us to graph these. So first of all, we have to start by graphing our y-intercept. So on the y-axis, -1 would be right here. If my slope is 1 over 2, that means I go up 1 over 2. So I'm going up 1 over 2 as many as I can. Now, I only need to really draw a couple, because ultimately what they want us to be able to do is to draw our line through them and make our line of where it's going to go, which we can do. But I kind of like to have more points there because it makes my line more accurate. I just know that about myself. Okay, on this one, my slope is 5/3. My y-intercept is 4. Remember, we start with this value. There's my 4. My slope is 5 over 3. That means I go up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and over 3. Then make my line. Okay, this is one that you might see on there, so I just wanted you to see an example. They give you something that looks like this, and they would like it to be in slope-intercept form, which means you're going to have to distribute the 4 to each one of these. So in this one, 4 times 9x is going to give me 36x. 4 times 196 is going to be 784, which means in this one my slope is going to be 36 and my y-intercept is 784. And they would like to know what this means. So basically, because this is about being able to find the number of home health care workers, you have to look at X where it's years. So basically, you're looking at the fact that it goes up by a positive 36 every time it goes up. So the slope has to be an annual increase that happens in thousands. Okay, now to get this in slope-intercept form, you've got to put it in y form. So I'm going to subtract my 5x and get it on the other side. So 8y minus 4 equals negative 5x. Add 4. So 8y equals negative 5x plus 4. Then divide by 8. Now I can see those reduce, so it's y. Negative 5 over 8x plus, this can reduce to 1/2. So my slope is going to be negative 5 over 8, and my y-intercept is going to be 1/2.